everyone, welcome to this hair tutorial. Today I want to share with you how I get quick and easy glamorous hair, something that I would wear and that I often do whenever that I'm filming or whenever that I'm going to an event, a beauty event, something big. I want to turn up and look nice, right? And one of my favorite ways to wear my hair, because my natural hair texture is more or less straight, is that I like something with a bit more volume. I have a slightly longer face shape. I want to balance that out with a bit of width and just a little bit more something. Now all of this right here is my natural hair. I have no extensions in here. I do color my hair. If you guys would like a hair update or hair routine update, feel free to let me know in the comments down below. But this is just freshly washed hair from last night. I let it mostly air dry, and then I did do a tiny bit of blow drying without any brushes or anything, just with my fingers to get everything dry before I headed to bed. This morning all I did was just brush through it with a brush right here, and then we are ready to get going. Now, prior to this video, I have already put on some of the Tresemme Heat Tamer Spray, which is a heat protectant. A lot of you guys have asked me whether or not I think heat protectants work. I'm not exactly sure. I'm not that well versed in hair, but I do use it once in a while. I don't use it every single time. I don't know if you guys do, but feel free to use whatever that you feel like works for your hair. Now onto the tools. You can do this hairstyle with two different tools, and I have done this with two different tools. One, if you want something really inexpensive, I personally love the Revlon Perfect Heat curling iron. This is the 1.5 inch, I believe, tourmaline ceramic hair curler. It's very inexpensive and it works just as well for my hair. However, I want to show you exactly what I do on a regular basis, which is actually using the Installer. This is something I have already reviewed, so I won't get into details about that, but pretty much it's a heated rotating iron. As soon as I clamp this down, this part of the barrel starts rotating. Now this is slightly smaller than the Revlon, which is 1.5 inch, and this is actually only 1.25 inch, if I believe. So a tiny bit smaller, but gives me very similar effect. And I like this because it actually smooths my hair as we're doing it. So I do have this heated up on a heat pad, put off to the side. And now I'm going to start by sectioning off my hair. And I find that this actually makes everything so much easier and quicker. It may take a little bit of time to section, but it works really nicely. So I've got my hair here from about ear to ear right here. I have a mirror on this side, so if I'm looking over there, that's why. And then I'm going to use one of these big clips, very big ones, and just clip this to the top of my head to get it out of the way, especially if you have long hair. It makes things so much easier. So with the rest of my hair on the bottom, I'm going to split it into two sections, left and right. Just comb it through very quickly to make sure you don't have any tangles or knots. And then we're going to take actually half a section, right? And using the Installer, oops, let me just pop this down for a second. I'm going to curl this hair outwards. Now be careful, this does get really hot. I have this on the second heat setting. Now the next one, I'm actually going to curl it inwards. Just like that, so once outwards and once inwards. Now with the other section, curling inwards, and I like to rotate between in and out just to give a bit more variety in the curl. So inwards, I'm gonna go this way. You gotta figure out which way this goes. Alright, so that's the bottom half done. Now I'm gonna take off this hair up on top here, and I'm going to section this off again. So we have all this hair from the ear up top, and I don't need my curls to go all the way up to my root. So I'm just going to split the hair roughly down the center right here. I can't see what I'm doing in the back, but pretty much it's two sections on this side. And I will clip one of them out of the way right here. Now not very glamorous, is this? Like, you're doing glamorous hair, but the process of it is totally not glamorous. Okay, let's brush this hair out. Just a little bit like this. Now, if you have thicker hair, you might need to do an extra section, probably from the temple to, you know, top of your head, and split this into top and bottom sections. I'm not going to do that. My hair isn't super thick. And what I will do with this hair then is split it into 3 sections. So the first section is about 1/3, or hopefully this is about 1/3 of what my hair is. And I will clip the rest. Like so. So we're going to just work on this section of hair and curl away. Now, each curl may not turn out exactly the same or exactly perfect. I just want to get a bit of body and curve into my hair, and then we can go back and fix it. So this is actually what I do when I'm ready to go, because I just want the general style and then fix it with a last run through at the end. So I'm going to curl the center section inwards towards my face. Something like that. And now the last section, curling away from my face. And this really just depends on which direction or which side you're holding your curling iron. So to curl away from my face, we're going to go this way. Something like that. I realized it should have been smarter to put the mirror over there, but I guess when we're working on this side you can see. So right now it's not a perfect you know, curl and things like that. That's okay. I'm going to do this side. So this, okay, with this done, I'm going to take my bangs, or my fringe, whichever way you want to call it, and curl this outwards as well. Just with a little bit of a flip. So it blends into the rest of this hair. Now, while this side is setting in, I'm just going to loosen up this side and check if there are any stray bits. And you can actually fluff up your hair a little bit. If you have longer layers, this is a great style because it actually gives a bit of body to your hair while still making use of the longer layers you have cut in your hair. If you have any straggly ends on the bottom that you forgot to curl, this is the time to do it. Sometimes I like to pull a few pieces and just curl it a bit extra for more definition. So that's what I'm going to do on this side. Take a side piece like this, and I'm just going to define it by curling a little bit more. So it falls kind of softly in this way and frames the face nicely. So this is really my quick hairstyle if I need to get out. I usually spend way too much time on my makeup and then not enough time for my hair, and I am not great at doing hair, so this tool has really been helpful. So I think this one was inwards. I'm going to fix this one as well. Now, what I like to do is put in a little bit of something to give it a bit more oomph and, you know, rouge it up. I guess that's what they call it. I like the Jonathan product. I have here their texturizing dirt and also their texturizing silky dirt, whichever one that you like. This one is a bit more, I guess, drier and rougher, and this one is a bit smoother. So I think today I'm going to use this one, the silky dirt from Jonathan. It's kind of like a smoothing cream with a little bit of texture in it. Just rub it between your hands, get it really good between the fingers, right? Almost like you're putting on hand lotion. And then I'm going to just run this through my hair and loosen it up a little bit. If you want more volume up at the root, of course you can tease it. I don't bother. I think it makes my hair really frizzy. But if you want a bit more volume at the root and you want product, the dirt, the original, which is a lot drier of a consistency, is great for that. So a tiny bit on my fingertips, just on the fingertips. And I'm going to go in here and just kind of rough it up a little bit on the inside and then pull it through couple of strands in my hair. And this is pretty much my 10-minute glam hair when I need to head out the door. Usually when I don't save enough time to actually do my hair. But if you are going out for a long time, I do suggest you locking this in with a hairspray. This one is my favorite. It's drugstore friendly. It is a bit more expensive than your other drugstore hairsprays, but it'll just work so good. The L'Oreal El Net Satin. So I'm going to pop this in my hair and just spray it through while lifting the hair for maximum volume. So kind of spraying it in this direction. I don't like how this smells though. It smells terrible. But it works really good. Okay, then what you can also do if you want a bit more lift here, pull your hair up and spray it. And then just kind of fluff it up in place. And if you have side bangs like this is the time to spray them in place as well. Do a last check and smooth any crazy little hairs up here, and pretty much this is it. This is what I would wear to go out. 10 minutes, nice and done. I hope you enjoyed this video and hope that it helped you out. If you're looking for details on any products, they will be listed down below, and feel free to ask questions down in the comment section or leave me a comment if you enjoyed. Take care. Bye bye.